Hi, and welcome to a Drafthouse Diary from Monday, March 4th, 2024, when I went to the Alamo Drafthouse at Littleton's Aspen Grove to see Chungking Express. This was presented as part of the Alamo's 1994 time capsule, and I'm glad they had a screening of this. It's a movie I've heard about but had never seen and was really looking forward to. Now, one of the hazards in seeing a lot of movies and reviewing a lot of movies is that I tend to start to think of movies mainly in comparison with other movies, with other things that I've seen either recently or in the past. And I don't want to reduce Wong Kar-wai's Chungking Express to that, but some of that is inevitable. This movie reminds me in a number of ways of some new wave movies from the 60s. At times, it seems like a dark and sideways version of Amelie. But it's more than these, and more than these comparisons might reveal. It is an anthology movie in that there are at least two distinct stories that are merged, and they're gathered with some minor overlap. And the overlap occurs at the Midnight Express food stand in central Hong Kong. Each of these two stories involves a different police officer and a different mysterious woman. The first is a story that involves a crime scheme gone violently wrong, and that blends in with that a bit of romantic despair and a glimmer of the power of kindness. The second story is first a romance, but it's the story of two rather odd people whose orbits converge, sending them on very strange trajectories. I liked this movie a lot, and much of the film's attraction comes from its stars. We've got beautiful people behaving in strange and charming ways. Brigitte Lin, Takeshi Kaneshiro, Tony Leung, Chiu-Wai, and the amazing Faye Wong, who also sings a Cantonese cover of the Cranberries' Dreams, which is used in the soundtrack. In addition to the story and the terrific performances, this movie is directed and photographed in a very compelling way. First story is occasionally distracting in the way that it used blurry, stylized cinematography, particularly in action scenes. But most of the film is shot in a way that's very measured, very direct, and very thoughtful, with lots of close ups and tight interior shots. Gives you a feeling of how small these people's worlds are, and how the smallest opening caused by an encounter with another person seems like it could bring an enormous change. So there's a lot of that feeling that comes directly from the way this movie is shot. Other parts of my trip to the Alamo, just as with the 1999 time capsule, this 1994 time capsule screening had a pre-roll that was bringing us back to 1994. So lots of 1994 music videos, things from Weezer and from Beck, and a lot of commercials from 1994, trailers from movies like Blank Man. So it was once again, it did a good job of kind of giving you a sense of where we were in the culture, at least in America, if not in Hong Kong, where this movie was from. And by the way, this movie, although it switched languages occasionally with its multilingual characters and cast, it was primarily in Cantonese with English subtitles. For dinner, I had the fried chicken sandwich, and I got it with a side salad rather than fries. And when you get a side salad at the Alamo, I have learned you get a big side salad. So that was very good, made for a very good dinner. Also got their iced tea. Their iced tea is consistently good. So, yeah, it was a good dinner. And overall, the staff was very friendly, very efficient, and it was a good trip to the movies. I hope you enjoyed this Drafthouse Diary. If you did, you could click that like button down below. And if you want more of these, click subscribe. But most important, until next time, enjoy your movies. And when you do, stay till the end of the credits.